sanctuary was never meant as a refuge for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells battleground in this instead. It became a secretive battleground in this conflict. It's kept a secretive group called the Haradrim. But now this once powerful order is asked of what it was. But now this once sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. Ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall. This is the story of their downfall.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
So how's everybody today? I'm doing all right. We're in the process of planning this massive family
Another
vacation,
abandoned town.
and I'm excited
Demons.
about that.
Everywhere. Big fangs in the dark.
Careful! He's a wild one.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
Disney cruise.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm
My dad is
sorry,
gonna
What's it
Wanderer.
to you?
You've come at a difficult time.
beginning of next year.
This madman just stumbled
When
into
that
town and
happens, we're
started
gonna
causing
sell the
trouble.
house.
Demons!
This madman
Spilling
just
from the
stumbled
ruins.
into town and
Kill us
started
all.
causing
Theoretically,
trouble.
Kill
the
us all!
proceeds from that
Demons.
house are supposed
Ruins.
to
Spilling from
some
the ruins.
What is he
Kill us
talking
all.
about?
people get
Kill
money,
us all.
get weird when it comes
Come.
to money. So
Ruins.
I'll explain.
What is he
see
talking
how that
about?
happens. See how that goes.
Come. I'll
But
explain. There is evil staring at the ruins
I
to the
wanted
north.
to pay
That
for
poor
like
monk back
big
there must have
Disney
been
cruise
inside, staring at the ruins to the north.
to take all
Even
the
a holy
kids
man
and
like him
grandkids
would
and
have
stuff.
been
when I
mad
got
by
the
whatever he
money,
saw.
but it's worked out to where the
Even
kids
a
are
holy
paying
man
for
like him was
the
driven
trip
mad by whatever he
themselves.
saw.
So now I don't have to do that.
Gotta protect yourself out there. Gotta protect yourself out there.
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove. If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire,
Fire's looking good,
give him a
but
shove.
I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out. But I should
There's a lot
watch
of
it a
weird
little
things in
longer
my family.
to make sure it doesn't go out.
I'm not sure exactly why it turned out the way they did.
I have remedies if you're injured. I have remedies if you're injured.
All right, that's my wife talking about the booking procedure.
What's that? You say something? What's that? You say something? Nothing special about our little town, but it's home. Nothing special about our little town, but it's home. I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers. Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her. Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her. Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn. Could you protect us from
Evil is
whatever
gathering
out
strength in those ruins.
there? We have nowhere
I will
else
bring
to
it to
turn.
heal. Evil is
Really?
gathering strength in those ruins.
Thank you.
I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh,
So when my
thank
daughter
you.
was, give me a minute here. Let me do some math. November would have been 6, 5, 4. So when our daughter was about 4 years old, they had determined that they wouldn't be able to continue with the Fontan procedure, which was the preferred treatment for her congenital heart defect, and that she wouldn't do through the heart.
Could clear up
So
the
we put her on
storms
transplant, right?
Roads blocked. Should
And
clear up the storms past.
when that happened, we applied for. We went to Make a Wish. My daughter wanted to go meet this boat, so we requested a trip, Disney cruise, Make a Wish trip, and it took about a year. I mean, to finally came through, and we did a Disney cruise, and that kind of got us hooked on Disney cruise, on cruising in general, but Disney cruises specifically. The cruising is it's expensive. I wasn't making a whole lot of money, but we started cruising regularly in about 2012, 2014. I have to look at the date. It may have been even later. But we've got a cruise that we've been planning that'll take off in January. And then we've got this cruise that my wife is currently planning, which is in 2026. But my oldest son was talking about, he's like, I want to, we've gotten to a place where we've basically paid all our credit card debt off and stuff. Got some extra money. I was thinking about taking a vacation. I want to do a Disney cruise. I was talking about it. My wife's like, well, if you're going to do it, let me know. I know all the tricks of getting it I can get you booked and stuff with minimal expenditure and stuff. So she booked him, his first and second wife, his 4 kids, and she was talking to him, and she's like, because his oldest daughter has a severe form of epilepsy called Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. Can you guys hear me?
Demons.
And oh, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, so my wife was like, so she has Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, which has resulted in a type of pervasive development disorder, which is like autism. It's called PDD, not otherwise specified, which is basically autism that comes from secondary. It's a secondary from epilepsy. Basically, what's happening is she's having these seizures that are interfering with her ability to form long-term memory, and so she's delayed stuff. She's nonverbal, so that makes sense. But anyway, my wife was like, you guys might need some extra help beginning. That's going to be hard for you guys to enjoy your vacation. Just basically the 3 of you. And she's like, well, Chris and I could come. And so that's how she kind of wormed her way into it. So, and then he was talking, he's like, I'm going to try to get Brendan. Brendan is my middle boy. I like to call him the middle child, even though it's really hard. He's my 3rd child. I guess that's the word. And so then she's like, well, do you think we should invite Brianna? And he goes, I don't know if Brianna will be able to. Brianna's the 2nd child, 2nd oldest. She's not the one that passed, obviously. Yeah. No, it's funny now that I'm thinking about it. She's my only girl now. My he's like, oh, I don't know if they'll be able to afford it. So Jody called. She talked to me, and we're like, yeah, we'll just pay. I was going to pay anyway, so we'll just pay for her. And I was like, we got plenty of time to pay it off. So we have like 12 months to put a place on exchange, like 12 to 15 months to pay out the cruise. And so anyway, that's the way that went. And so that's how we got everybody to go. Saved me a hell of a ton of money. Brendan, my middle boy, fired. He makes pretty decent. My oldest runs a series of retail establishments. They specialize in sporting goods, specifically guns, hunting, fishing. They have a charter boat service and stuff. So they both do pretty well for each other. And Brianna married a guy. He's a decent guy. He just doesn't make very much money. And he's an idiot. Yep. But I told my wife, I was like, you know, I wanted more for her, but as long as she's happy, it's all that fucking matters. But my oldest, Scott, was talking about how, I mean, if you've never been on a cruise, and you, they're not that fun, in my opinion, if you don't have money to do excursions. Unless you're a drinker. If you're a drinker, you can have a pretty good time on the boat, especially on a Disney cruise, because you can bring your own booze. You can bring a certain number. I think it's like 6 beers, a 6-pack or something like that per person, per adult, and like a bottle of wine or 2 per adult. So I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's my. But I think it depends on the length of the cruise, the amount of alcohol you.
You've returned.
But for like a 3-day cruise, 3-night cruise, it's like
You've returned.
6-pack per adult.
The old
I
ruins
mean, you
are
could
clear.
buy.
Your town should be safe now.
packages where you can buy a wine
Truly.
package or
The
a
old
beer
ruins
package
are
or that
clear.
much on a boat.
By
Your
the
town
light,
should be safe
you
now.
are heaven sent.
Truly.
Oh,
By
I'm
the
so
light,
sorry.
You are
We
heaven
haven't
sent.
any coin to offer. Oh,
But we
I'm
have
so
hot
sorry.
stew, good
We
company,
haven't any
and
coin
stay
to
for a
offer.
pint. But we
Wash
have
out the
hot
taste
stew,
of the
good
stew.
company, and stay for a pint.
We'd be honored
Wash
if
out
you'd
the
join
taste of the
us.
stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, by mother's blood shall you, by witness her glory. So before you die, her glory. Before you die. Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damn village! Get up! They're coming! Get out! The whole damn village! Fight our way out! Get up! Take them! Get up! We have to fight our way out! Preserve us! Take them! May the light preserve us. That was all of them. That was all of them. Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. Those when I came to my wits, I escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked. What manner of evil is this? Petals of blood. What manner of evil is this? Petals.
They must have fed them to me. They
Blasphemous ritual.
must have fed this to me.
Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. How did they learn this? They kept it locked up for a reason. The answer lies in the key chapel. Might be on that woman who was leading them. Up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them. Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place.
It's real.
Only
Hurry.
fire can cleanse
I will
the
prepare the
darkness
torch.
in this place.
It's real. But hurry. I will prepare the torch.
Shameful.
Our Father has granted you a path
Shameful.
to salvation. Our Father has
And
granted
yet,
you a
you stray
path
from it.
to salvation.
Every opportunity. And yet, you stray
Drink.
from it.
Gamble.
Every opportunity.
Of it.
And
Drink.
steal. And gamble.
Shameful.
You covet. And steal.
Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. The lords of salvation lies to devour our world. But in you, salvation lies not in the light, the faith, but has taught you to deny your heart's desire. The faith and turned you into has taught you to deny your heart's desire. And turned you into a prison. Break the chains within yourself and discover who you are meant to be. And discover the chains you were meant to be. And be beautiful. Break the chains. And be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Resist! Resist her temptation!
Money! It's me. I brought your child into this world. Money! It's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
Go to the dry steps. The first continue your preparations. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. As I neared the village, found the priest's body. Demons. I went to investigate. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there? I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch.
Saw a vision.
What
A
happened
horned
to you in
demon.
there?
She said the lords of hell
Saw
are
a
coming.
vision.
She wanted to
horned
help
demon.
the people survive.
She said the lords of hell are
Help
coming.
them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like
She
a
called
mother.
them her children.
Mother.
They welcomed her like a mother.
It cannot be. Mother.
I must report to the cathedral.
Listen,
It cannot
there is
be.
a hermit to the northeast.
I must
A
report to
man
the
of
cathedral.
questionable loyalty.
Listen,
but he knows of the
there is a
forbidden.
hermit to the
He
northeast.
might be useful to us.
A man of questionable
Bring him
loyalty,
to the
but he
cathedral
knows
in
of the
Kjovashad.
forbidden. He
You
might
will be in
useful
the
to
light's
us.
favor. Bring him to the cathedral in Kjovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Should clear up when the storm is past. Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past. Is anyone here? Is anyone here? What are you hiding back here? What are you hiding back here?
Trespass into my home. If you're going to trespass into my homes, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. Then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry. That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true.
That's quite the
It is.
story.
I wish it wasn't true. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They
Why
gave
did I
you
have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you
Blood
the
of a
blood of
demon.
Lilith. Not just any demon. The
Blood
daughter
of
of
a
hatred.
demon.
The mother of sanctuary. Demon. She was banished ages ago. The mother of sanctuary. This world is her creation. She was banished ages ago. But this world, it was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
It was prophesied that's the question. Come back.
What does
Sanctuary
she
has
want?
always been trapped amid the eternal. That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. But Lilith, that's neither side. A war between angels and demons has her own plans for us. But Lilith
Me.
serves neither side.
Why?
She has her own plans for us. Not sure, yes.
And me.
But you two share
I
a connection.
Corrupted.
What will you do about it? But you two share
Use
a
it.
connection.
Find out
What will
what
you
she's
do about
after.
Good.
Use it.
Then we're in this
Find
together.
out what she's after.
Rest while you can. Good. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. Rest while you can. If we can't stop Lilith, then we'll start in Kiovashad. We'll all be damned. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned. It's close to the city. Let's see, will it spread? It's close to the city. Let's see, will it spread? thought I'd live to see all this. Never thought I'd live to see all this. The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about that. The angel in Arius. Well, he's real. Sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light. An angel walks among us, Father. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow among us. They are ancient enemies. And when he learns that Lilith they'll drag the whole damn world into their feud, and thus we can stop enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud, unless we can stop it. Kiovashad lies just ahead. That's not Linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
Without you. We have made it without you.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have
first...
no time for this. To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. It's a meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it. To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual.
How dare you!
It's a meaningless gesture.
Just
but
let
some
him
people
through,
take
lad.
comfort in it.
I've tried for
How
years to
dare
get
you.
Lorath to do the ritual. Just let him through, lad.
Fine.
I've
But
tried
this
for
one
years
stays.
to get Lorath to do the ritual.
I'll meet you inside.
Fine. But this one stays. Take a piece
I'll
of
meet you
holy
inside.
cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Of holy cedar wood then from the shrine. Cast it into the brazier.
This is a waste of time.
Then did you say something? It into the brazier.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something? Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Good. Welcome to Kiovashad. As though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kiovashad.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all. So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? It matters little, I suppose. At all. Wouldn't blame you. Well, it matters. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations in all this. A merchant in the center of the city has it. You to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you. There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. The rise of the Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes. The doom of our world. Put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel. The prophecy for his own selfish purposes. Made it seem like he would be the hero to save us. Put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel. And made it seem like he would be the hero to save us. The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created in hell. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an arse. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an arse. Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them. Summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paying, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
Crowbait.
With what you're paying, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
Nicely. Sail about nicely.
Dark days upon us. You need a proper weapon. Dark days upon us. You need a proper weapon.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to buy it back.
Knowing him,
so
he
the
didn't
old
mention
man's
coin,
finally
did
decided
he?
to buy it back.
Knowing him,
If
didn't
he wants
mention
his
coin,
weapon,
did he?
you will need to pay. If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge. Can I help you? Can I help you?
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet.
Apologies.
What is it?
The mark of the
He
Haradrim.
also gave me this amulet.
An ancient order of scholars and mages. The mark of the Haradrim to protect sanctuary from demons. An ancient order of scholars and These days, we are few in number to protect sanctuary from demons. Another Haradrim. These days, we are few in number. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to
Sounds
his
like he could
hubris.
help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen.
Sounds like he could help us.
But don't forget about the cathedral. You should They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too. But don't forget
You're
about
not
the
coming
cathedral.
with me.
They'll be expecting you. I'm going to the dry steps to find out who that pale man is.
You're not coming with me.
Join me when you can. I'm going to the dry steps to find out who that pale man is. Your ties to Lilith. Join me when you can. Visions, you see. Be careful. You are the key to finding your ties to Lilith. Whatever she has. The visions, you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes, set to collide. We just don't. Sometimes, our paths in life are set whether it is by accident or fate's hand. Don't know it. There is nothing we can do about it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand. Lost in the storm. There is nothing we can do about it. The one saved by a lone storm. Fed the blood of Lilith. Saved by different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Different lives and incidents drawn together. By some greater power pulling the strings. I didn't know some greater power pulling the strings. But at the time, I did not know. I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hate. Me hope. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to Yes, well, Bozan has yet to